Hey everybody, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I was actually out of town on a trip to Colorado for a week, so I had to skip a little bit of the time on doing videos, but I'm back in the shop now. Things are really going crazy here. I actually think I came back to about 100 clutches that hatched over the last 2 weeks of time, and to say I'm overwhelmed is putting it mildly. It's all these are, I mean, we're getting so filled up so quick. We're actually kind of getting to the point where we might start running out of space. Normally, it's not quite this crazy. I mean, it's always crazy during hatching season, but it's usually not quite this bad. The problem this year is that my year started off kind of slow, and then all of a sudden, everything started laying eggs at once. Normally, my season is much more drawn out, and I get a lot of eggs in like May, June, July, and August, but it's more evenly distributed, and I'll even get eggs into like fall and sometimes even winter clutches as well. But this year it seems like everything waited until sometime in April, and then all of a sudden I just got slammed with eggs. We've actually got more clutches incubating right now than we got all of last year, and this is only August 12th. So, but I can tell that my females are really winding down now. I think I maybe have 30 more clutches coming this year, but I'm already at 404 for the year. Last year we topped out at 396. So this is actually going to be my second largest producing year ever as far as I can remember. So yeah, anyway, lots of babies to deal with. We've spent the majority of the last week just getting all the babies set up in all these tubs, getting them all labeled, and then the next move is to get them all on my price list, get them in my hatch chart. I keep a chart where I have every single clutch figured out where I have the date laid, the number of eggs, the male and female that produce them, then when they hatch, the date that hatch, the number of babies that hatch, and the sex and morph that hatch. Just helps me to kind of keep track of my production levels from year after year, and if I want to go back and check on a specific clutch at any point. So anyway, I have to do all that yet too. So the good thing about everything coming at once is even though these few weeks are going to be really tough, it's going to get easier after that, and then I can concentrate on getting snakes on the website. So if you ever see anything in any of these videos that you're interested in, just send me an email at garrick@crestagecko.com. crestagecko.com is my other website. So garrick@crestagecko.com, and then you can inquire about them and I can let you know if they're available or not. Of course, I'm a ridiculous ball python hoarder, so a lot of the stuff that I show I actually end up keeping, but I do have a lot of really, really, really nice snakes for sale this year. So I'm going to try to get them on the website as soon as I can. Website, by the way, is royalconstrictordesigns.com. That's where you want to go to check out my availability. So anyway, enough of me babbling about that. Let's babble about some snakes instead. So I have a little update on the Albino Clown project. I bred pastel spot nose clown to an albino clown. Actually, I thought he had GHI in him as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I think that he is GHI just based on what I hatched out in this clutch. But anyway, I got really good odds. My goal for this was to get spot nose into my albino clown project. So there's a nice spot nose clown. And another one. And another one. And then here's a regular clown. So all these are 100% het albino. And with the spot nose clowns being, the darks are so dark, basically black in them, that I think that's going to translate into a really nice looking albino clown. There's another clown. So, and then I believe that this is a pastel GHI clown. It's weird, I hatched quite a few pastel GHI clowns, and they all look a little bit different. Some of them are kind of hard to tell, but the only other thing that could be is just a regular pastel clown or a pastel spot nose clown, and I don't see that in either. I don't see that in that animal. And then this is the one that I'm pretty certain is a pastel GHI spot nose clown. I'm not 100% sure on that, but his father looked pretty close to that when he hatched. So I'm pretty sure that that one's got GHI in it. But it's just weird that I didn't hatch any regular GHI clowns or anything like that. So I guess I'm not 100% sure. But the main thing I was going for with this are these spot nose clowns, het albino. That's going to be a huge thing to move my albino clown project forward. So I know that the 3 spot nose clowns are all males. I'm going to decide which one I'm going to keep, and I'll be putting the other ones up on the website available at some point whenever I get a chance. Like I said, right now the main priority for me is getting all the snakes out of the incubator, shed out, set up in their individual tubs, and feeding, and then I'll worry about selling them. You know, I got to make sure that they're well taken care of and they're in great shape. That's the most important thing with my ball pythons. Okay. Now I'm going to show you some crazy odds that I got. If any of you are followers of my YouTube channel regularly, you know that I've had some pretty bad luck on my clown pieds over the past year or so. I've produced a few of them in the past. I went about a year with only hatching, I think, 1. And so this clutch is from a clown pied to a pied het clown. And so my odds are a little bit better than what's been typical of me lately. Here's a pastel pied het clown. Here's a clown pied, and here's a clown pied. And then here is a pastel clown pied. And here's another pastel clown pied. So this clutch helped make up for my bad odds over the past year or so. You know, I got 2 clown pieds, 2 pastel clown pieds, and a pastel pied het clown. These are all spoken for except for one of the pastel clown pieds. These 2 are sold, and I'm going to choose one of these 2 to hang on to hold back. I think I'm going to hold back this one, so this one will probably be available. So hopefully I'll hit on some more clown pieds. I know, clown pieds are obviously very, very popular. I think I probably could sell 15 or 20 of them this year pretty easily if I had them. So unfortunately, I may not produce any more, but hopefully I'll get a couple more. So anyway, I was really happy with the odds on these. Hope to produce a lot more. If my odds would even out a little bit, I should have probably produced at least 10 or 12 of them this year. But I'll take these 4. And I'm working on getting other genes into this project too. I've got a lot of other clown pied project animals with some additional genes. So hopefully in the near future, as soon as next year, I'll have a few different clown pied combos available. Okay, well that's it for today. I'm going to actually shoot a couple more videos here, so I've got some nice content for you guys over the next week or so. So in the meantime, make sure to please like and subscribe if you would, and also make sure to visit my website, royalconstrictordesigns.com. And if you're ever looking for anything, email me. If you can't find it on my website, chances are I have it. So I will be back again very soon with another video for you.